Ronald Reagan, the 40th President of the United States, was a charismatic and influential figure in American history. Born on February 6, 1911, in Tampico, Illinois, Reagan had humble beginnings as the son of a shoe salesman. He grew up in Dixon, Illinois, and developed a passion for acting during his high school years. Reagan attended Eureka College, where he studied economics and sociology, graduating in 1932. After college, Reagan began a successful career in radio broadcasting, eventually transitioning to television and film. His acting career took off in the 1940s, with roles in popular movies such as Knute Rockne, All-American, and Kings Row. In 1947, Reagan became the president of the Screen Actors Guild, where he gained experience in labor negotiations and politics. Reagan's political journey began in the 1950s, when he switched his party affiliation from Democrat to Republican. In 1967, he announced his candidacy for governor of California and won, serving 2 terms from 1967 to 1975. Reagan's successful tenure as governor catapulted him onto the national political stage, positioning him for a presidential run. In 1980, Reagan secured the Republican nomination for president and embarked on a campaign promoting small government and conservative values. He defeated incumbent President Jimmy Carter in a landslide victory and took office on January 20, 1981. During his presidency, Reagan implemented economic policies known as Reaganomics, consisting of tax cuts and deregulation. He focused on rebuilding the military and playing a key role in ending the Cold War, earning him the reputation of a strong leader. Reagan faced numerous challenges during his presidency, including an assassination attempt in 1981, which he miraculously survived. His presidency was marked by strong and decisive actions, such as the firing of 11,345 air traffic controllers during a strike. Reagan's popularity soared, and he was re-elected in 1984, winning 49 of the 50 states in a landslide victory. In 1994, Reagan announced that he had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, and he passed away on June 5, 2004. Quotes attributed to Ronald Reagan: "Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Government is not a solution to our problem, government is the problem." Government's view of the economy could be summed up in a few short phrases. If it moves, tax it. If it keeps moving, regulate it. If it stops moving, subsidize it. The problem is not that people are taxed too little. The problem is that government spends too much. It's hard, when you're up to your armpits in alligators, to remember you came here to drain the swamp. Either you will control your government, or government will control you. The 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, "I'm from the government, and I'm here to help." It's not that liberals aren't smart. It's just that so much of what they know isn't so. A nation that cannot control its borders is not a nation. We must reject the idea that every time a law is broken, society is guilty rather than the lawbreaker. It is time to restore the American precept that each individual is accountable for his actions. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. When a business or an individual spends more than it makes, it goes bankrupt. When government does it, it sends you the bill. And when government does it for 40 years, the bill comes in 2 ways: higher taxes and inflation. Make no mistake about it, inflation is a tax and not by accident. Thanks for watching.